if you're burnt out, that is one of the best things you can do is have a well-trained associate that allows you to get out of the office. Joe, can you comment on just a second? Joe's gone. Is Joe still there? Joe, you've kind of gone to work in 3.5 days a week?
Yeah, 3.5 days a week now.
Can you comment on how that has helped with your burnout and your enthusiasm?
Yeah. I mean, it's totally different when you have an associate in the office, especially when you've trained them to do pretty much. I mean, I could leave and step away, and I know that everything would function, and I could be gone for a month, and I know that things would just function pretty much exactly the way I would do it.
Well, let me ask you specifically. So you have a well-trained associate. Now, remember, before that, you were kind of burnt out nonstop, doing the subluxation thing. So you have a well-trained associate. So how did it help you knowing that your office was you leave your office, you can work part-time, 3.5 days like you're doing, and still make the same amount of money and even more now, because it's not only your income, but now it's his income. How did that help you with the burnout effect specifically?
Well, specifically, I was totally burned out because it was subluxation based, so we were doing so much events outside of the office, and so now having not only my girls really well trained, but also the associate trained, I don't feel like I can get sick and not have to be in the office. I mean, that's huge for me. Before I would think, man, if I get sick, I'm screwed. I mean, nobody's going to.
Well, how about address the burnout? Do you feel less burnout, the same amount? Do you feel better? Specifically the burnout factor. Are you burnt out? How do you feel about the burnout factor?
It's kind of weird because I feel like I'm definitely not as burned out. I feel like we still see a lot of patients, and I'm not burned out at the end of the day like I used to be. And it just, I feel like I can leave the office and it still functions, and without.
Let me go to the next category. How about stress level? What has it done to have a well-trained associate so you can work part-time done with your stress level?
It's decreased it significantly. I mean, I'm able to relax and hang out with my family more, and actually I can take some time away from the office even during the week, which I used to not do that. I mean, I used to work a lot. I mean, even times where I was not, seeing patients, I was out doing something.
Have they, as you noticed, your decrease in stress level?
Absolutely. Huge decrease in stress level.
And then last one is enthusiasm for chiropractic.
Oh, it's increased significantly because now being a teacher and a trainer, I mean, you're literally, you really have to own it yourself. So now I'm just, I love being a chiropractor now. I think I was hitting burnout with the profession itself. But I'm like, man, it just seems like I'm never going to be able to retire and retire comfortably. And now I can see myself, and the fact that I can see myself helping other doctors retire as well, the guys that I bring on board, I think that's huge.
Yeah. And this is what I keep saying. I said, man, if you really want to help your burnout factor, learn the systems and learn how to train associate doctors. You'll feel good about helping them. It'll increase your conviction. You'll have more time off. You'll be more rested. You'll have less stress. You'll definitely, you won't have any burnout relative to chiropractic. And matter of fact, you'll feel a lot better about chiropractic in the profession. And that could be
more fun now than I ever have. I mean, I'm doing stuff on the weekends. I'm going out with my kids. I take them places. I mean, I'm just doing a lot more things than I ever did in the past. I mean, I didn't realize it how much happier I am now.
And that makes a difference if, number one, you have systems, because remember, you have to have a system to reproduce it. And then number two is knowing how to pick and train those systems. And once you know how to do that with associate doctors, the quality of your life significantly increases in many, many ways that we just talked about. And not just your freedom and not just your income going up, but your enthusiasm goes up, your burnout goes down, your stress goes down. It's really fun. It's,
You know, I'll add this too, Dr. Hunter. The few seminars I've gone to lately, I've talked to guys that have associates, and almost I can pretty much say that nobody knows how to set up the associate well enough so it works out that they actually end up losing the associate, and it never was profitable for them.
Right.
And so they actually talk really negatively about the associateship, and I don't see it that way at all. I mean, even like you said, even if I was just to have them here just to take some time away from the office for myself, it would be great. But the fact that it's profitable and that it's up to me to make it more profitable, I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah.